Welcome back to CSL TV. And I got this crazy ass content that I like to bring to you guys, and I hope it catch and keep you interested. But before I get to all that juiciness, I just gotta say I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. That's right, a beautiful, blessed day. And I just hope that, you know what I'm saying, the day isn't too bad to y'all and it's going y'all way. But you can help me out by subscribing to the channel. And the best thing about subscribing to the channel is that there's not a fee because it's free. Like the video if you felt any part of this video. Also comment down below what caught your interest to make you want to watch more. And while you're doing all that, if you're feeling your boy, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload and post. And I try to upload frequently, but life can get to you sometimes and with everything that I'm dealing with. But I ain't gonna make no excuses. And if you's feeling me that goddamn much after you did all three of those things, go ahead and share me on your social so people know what we do over here at CSL TV. I appreciate the ones that's helping me out, by doing these free services because it's not costing you anything. And I hope nothing but big, good blessings come your way. Now, I told you guys I got some crazy content I created, so let's get it.
You can't have those babies in there like that, man. You cannot have them babies in there like that. You got them in a crate.
No, I'm about to put my mobile wrap on the police.
No, you cannot. You can't do that.
The police just told me I can put my wrap.
You hear them flying? If they hit a bump, you hit bumps and potholes and stuff, you're gonna break one of their legs. Are you fucking serious? You can't touch them babies, man.
Brian, open the door and call the police. Call the police. Baby.
You don't want the babies.
Call the police now. Call the police.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but having a newborn baby in the motherfucking milk cart, shorty, you motherfucking foul as hell. And I hope that you get the help that you need as long as those kids go where they can feel like and be like babies and kids, you know what I'm saying? They ain't with no crazy ass motherfucking Karens and shit, or nobody that's on drugs that's gonna harm and hurt them. She need help. She need a lot. She need God. She need a lot right now, because ain't no way you should have those little newborn infants in a goddamn milk crate the way they are, hot ass weather, And I just hope those good folks didn't let motherfucking people, I hope they didn't let her ride off, with those babies like that. What if she would have got into a car accident or she fall or something like that? Like, that's not cool at all to put a kid through that, situation like that. But if y'all ever see anything like this, man, don't be afraid to speak up and help out, because some people might not be in their right state of mind, and it's pointless to look the other way and have that type of shit on your conscience.
Learning more about that mass shooting at a 4th of July parade that left 6 people dead. And there's a new video that's gone viral, but we warn you, it's hard to watch. It all went down just after 10 a.m. in a town just north of Chicago. Gunshots, sounds of mass panic, and another round of gunfire. Witnesses say bullets came from the roof of a nearby store, where yet another mass shooter in America fired off what appeared to be dozens of rounds at innocent parade goers. 6 were killed and more than 36 people were injured. A doctor who was there said this:
I would say that, having served in the armed forces, these are the kinds of injuries that are seen in war. I mean, there were people, the paramedics went, quickly and assessed the damages, saw bodies that were blown apart and put a blanket over them quickly.
Among those murdered was this 76-year-old man who didn't even want to go to the parade because of his health. The New York Times says his family saved spots the night before for the best view of the parade route. He was sitting in his wheelchair when he was shot and killed by 3 bullets. The alleged shooter appears to be a 22-year-old white man. An apparent Trump supporter seen here in a pic he tweeted of himself draped in a Trump flag. He was also an amateur rapper who released a song about QAnon. His social media was littered with fantasies about mass shootings and graphically violent imagery. After a day-long manhunt, he was finally arrested in the early evening. And today, police said this.
But we do believe Crimo pre-planned this attack for several weeks. He brought a high-powered rifle to this parade. He accessed the roof of a business via a fire escape ladder and began opening fire on the innocent Independence Day celebration goers. During the attack, Crimo was dressed in women's clothing, and investigators do believe he did this to conceal his facial tattoos and his identity and help him during the escape with the other people who were fleeing the chaos. Right now, Crimo remains in custody at this time. There are no indications that there was anybody else involved in this attack. By all indications, it appears Crimo was acting by himself.
So, how did a guy like this get his hands on a gun? Here's what the mayor said.
I don't know where the gun came from, but I do know that it was legally obtained. If that's what our laws stand for, then I think we need to re-examine the laws. We as a country have to have a very strong conversation with ourselves. I don't know how many more of these events need to occur. We've been talking about this literally for decades at this point. And it's one of those things where you ask yourself, if this reflects the values of who we are, then what does that say about us as a nation?
The Highland Park shooting is the 309th mass shooting of the year in our country, where we're averaging 11 mass shootings per week.
Your baby? No! I know you want to be his mama! There you go! You got a new mom! You got a new mom! Stop! You're being mean to him! You're being mean to him, dude! His mom! You're not his mom! I know! Kayla. Be his mom! Stop! Be his mom! Okay. Be his mom! Stop!
Damn, guys. So, we got us another case of a crazy-ass girl with the baby who's putting the baby life in danger. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see how she just flung, you know what I'm saying, the baby the way she did? Like, and I showed y'all these type of stories so y'all can be aware of the type of women y'all out here impregnating and shit. You feel me? Because, yeah, you trying to bust a nut, get it in, whatever the occasion or reason could be. But when you do stupid shit like this and bring a kid into this world and not knowing much about the mom or etc., this is what the kid is being involved in. And the kid don't have no reason to be put in this type of situation because of the parents not wanting the kid or whatever the occasion or reason could be. You know, there's no way, there shouldn't be no way why a kid should have to deal with this and go through this type of stuff. And it's just heartbreaking and sad to see the world we living in, how these kids being treated, you know, just like an animal, a puppy that's learning, or a kitten that's learning. Kids the same thing. It's like a flower when you growing it, you know what I'm saying, from the seed. So I don't like or understand why people put their kids through this type of situation. But y'all be careful of who you fuck, who you're having these kids by, or planting these seeds in these women that's incapable. And I showed y'all an older chick and a young chick, so people won't be saying, well, she's too old or she's too young, because I know a lot of people like to make excuses. But mental health is the situation and the reason in this case. Mental health is why these women made these babies and had these babies in this type of situation, because anybody in that type of situation shouldn't even be having no baby. You got shorty with a motherfucking baby and the crazy, and you got this crazy ass girl who's throwing her kids because they said that she's not a good parent. You display why you're not a good parent. So y'all just be careful out there of who you have a baby by and who you decide to lay down with.